do.
If there was someone standing on this campus saying, you as a straight man, I do not accept your existence, do you think you would also be mentally ill from that? Do you think you could also develop anxiety or depression?
No, I would tell
someone is
him,
denying your existence?
I would tell him heterosexual men built this country, so shut up, tranny.
Okay. Wow.
Simple as that,
question,
dude.
question.
Like, we are not the same. Like I'm not gonna give, because like the argument you guys are trying to make is like, oh well, straight men do a lot of bad things. They commit crimes. They do X, Y, Z. Yeah, but they also built up to society. So we're not gonna have the same tolerance for these fucking weirdos that don't know what their gender is over straight men that built society. The entire world that you guys enjoy now was built by straight men. We live in such a civilized world that a lot of you guys are so soft and pussy that you guys don't remember who built this world and how we got here in the first place. Because men are no longer men. Men go ahead and defer to female authority.
Dude, Myron Gaines is the GOAT. If you don't know who Myron Gaines is, you definitely need to check him out on Fresh and Fit. You absolutely need to go watch those guys. It is hilarious. These dudes are the best. The second thing I'm going to say about this clip is that how weak are you as a man, that young man, boy, that you're just so concerned with what other people. I'm mentally ill and depressed because people think that I don't exist. What is that? That's the stupidest argument I've ever heard of. But I want to reiterate what Myron is saying here. Okay, is that our forefathers built this country. So I want you to imagine for a moment that your grandfather or great-grandfather bought a piece of land, and on that land there was nothing. And then he cut down some trees, he sanded the trees down to boards, he started building a cabin. And the whole time he's doing this, there's wild animals coming up. He's got to deal with a bear or wild wolf or something like that. And then he hands this cabin off to your father, and he adds onto it, and he adds some modern conveniences like indoor plumbing and electricity, and then you inherit it one day, and then you add a porch and you make it really, really pretty great. And then later on, some extended family shows up, and not only do they insult you by sitting there saying they don't need men or resist the patriarchy, or how dare you and your toxic masculinity decide who can come into your cabin and what the cabin should look like, but they start coming in and they start complaining about it, and it's not good enough, and blah, 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 etc. That's exactly the way we feel about the world in it today, the way people treat men, the way people dismiss our achievements throughout time and our ancestors. That's the insult that we're all sick and tired of hearing. Now, if you disagree, let me know about it in the comments, but hit like and follow. Thanks.